going slow with the internet. Hey, bro.
Did you give Steph any tips on being a shooter?
I think he was a better shooter then, back then, and I was at the time. So no,
who does not
his
know?
Father was a great shooter. I'm sure he gave him all the great tips.
Okay, so we're gonna play some word association. So I'll say something, and I want you to give me the first word that comes to mind. Orlando.
Orlando. Home.
I was thinking the same thing. I don't know why.
Home.
I don't know about your story.
Home.
Well, we're at the time of the calendar when some teams go through a mid-season lull. Graham, what has to be done to avoid that?
Well, first of all, you have to keep your composure. You cannot panic. And, of course, this is when a coach earns his keep. Motivation becomes key. Keeping the players focused and making sure nobody starts coasting.
So here's Dallas's starting group. They've got MP, Josh Green out there with Christian Wood. Then it's Luka Doncic, and it's McGee in at the 5. Man, what a month it was for MP. He was named Rookie of the Month recently. Easy to see why.
MP showed exactly how dangerous he can be on the floor all month long. Incredible numbers from the rookie. He earned the honors.
Here's Cunningham. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Pass to Duren. Cunningham outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over MP. And that one hits the back iron. About a minute into this first quarter. Kicks it to Doncic. On the wing, MP. He's watched by Cunningham. And Wood with the stuff.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
Cunningham finds Burks. Back to Cunningham. Oh, McGee with the block.
God,
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
And it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
We have learned in a very brief...
Forever, my 90th. Alright, so far 25 trophies. My 90th trophy I have.
Period of time that there is absolutely nothing on a basketball court that Luka Doncic can't do. He is no doubt amongst the very big-time superstars in this league.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Burks passes to Bay. And the three-pointer goes. And how about Luka Doncic? I mean, how remarkable.
BA, his numbers are insane when you consider how young he is. In his career, averaging more than 25 points, over 8 boards, and over 7 assists. Not many players contribute in every aspect of the game like Luka.
I mean, I think that was their first miss of the game. They've been just rolling.
Cunningham outside. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Fantastic replay we just saw of the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, and in close games like this one, BA, you need toughness. Guys who will run to the fight and get after it.
And here are the Mavericks now, after the Pistons picking up a basket just moments ago. Here's Wood. They get it back. A nice shot by McGee. McGee's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Here's Lee. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. From deep three-point range. The shot comes out, and it's Dallas the other way. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Yeah, they hit the court last game with some serious attitude, especially on offense.
And what surprised me was how easy they made it look. It seemed like they got something out of every possession.
Now he...
Oh my God!
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
Cunningham finds Burks. Back to Cunningham. Here's Duran, covered by McGee. Burks against Green. And it's going to be a 3-second call. The Mavericks leading.
Since clip.
Doncic outside. MP outside.
Oh, come on! Oh my God!
And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
And Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duran, the Pistons taking arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
Cunningham against MP.
Well, the #1 overall pick in 2021, Cade Cunningham, ended up 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting, but nevertheless had an outstanding first season.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
They've been really going at the...
Am I 6'5"? Bro, why did I put my guy 6'5"?
Defense in the painted area, and so far the opposition really hasn't had an answer for them.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Green, the pass to MP. Now McGee. Back to MP. That's tipped. Wood against Bay. Cunningham outside. Takes the 3. Detroit, no good that time either. And Cunningham has to carry a developing Pistons team. Something you'd know about, Grant. Any advice?
Just keep working hard, young man. He is on the right track for sure, B.A. I know he will get it done. He loves the game, and he has embraced the challenge of making this team a winner.
And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Unreal play to take on the contact and get it to go.
Second team foul.
And the free throw, no good. And Sadiq Bey, a 3-and-D wing. And he has the strength to play up at the power forward spot, Grant.
You know, B.A., that power forward spot might be his best position. Not the quick twitch type of athlete, but great physicality for a perimeter player. Well, that was clearly a foul.
Boy, guys, with that appearance in the Western Conference Finals, it certainly feels like the Dallas Mavericks took a huge step forward. They played to their strengths. Obviously, the axis is Luka Doncic and his incredible skill set.
Olenek checked in for the Pistons. Now here's Cunningham. A 23-point game for him in the win against New York.
And his presence was certainly felt on defense. Blocked 3 shots and changed countless others.
And it's good for 2. MP's got 5.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Detroit calls timeout. And as the coaches draw up their strategies, the players staying hydrated with some Gatorade. That's key to keeping them at their best all the way up to the buzzer.
It really is. And every one of those players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
Here's Burks. After the Mavericks picking up a basket just a moment ago. The kick to Olynyk. 5 to shoot.
That dude is a shooter,
Again, the miss by the
though.
Pistons. Right, it almost seems like last year we were seeing the team Dallas had been waiting for, Doris.
It seems, BA, they finally figured out what pieces need to be fit around Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need high-caliber shooting across positions. The one thing I think they need to continue thinking about is that rim protector and vertical threat.
And the Pistons with possession here. The Mavs get their last shot to go. Green against Burks. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard.
So good. I was playing so good. You're gonna check me out for Tim Hardaway?
The Pistons trailing. On the court for Dallas here in the second.
Oh,
Christian
I
Wood
was
out there with
looking-
Davis Bertans. Then it's MP. Then there's Josh Green. And it's Doncic in at the point guard position. Here's Lee. 11 points for him last game against New York.
Impacting both sides of the floor. 4 steals showing the work he did defensively.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Doncic passes to Green. To the inside. Wood left side.
We're changing the game.
Here's Lee. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And it's Cunningham missing.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Well, as you know, Graham, this game can be so hard on your body. As a player, how do you determine the difference between being hurt versus being injured?
That's a great question, BA. Look, sometimes as players...
Alec Burks injured. Yay. Yeah. He's injured. He's injured. He's injured.
You need someone to protect them from themselves. Today's game, the teams today are so smart about protecting players and preventing things from getting worse. But it really comes down to the players, the doctors, the team overall, just being smart and having a big picture about the injuries. Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Free throw good, MP. Last season, the NBA mourned the passing of Hall of Famer Bob Lanier. He played his first decade with the Pistons.
A sad loss for the NBA. Now, he represented them 7 times as an all-star, but for all his greatness on the court, he'll be remembered just as much for the work he did off the court as the league's global ambassador.
Now here's Cunningham. He has 6. Diallo up top. Green covering. Shot clock at 6. Duren. And there's the rejection.
No,
And there's Cunningham outside. Detroit, no good that time either.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
MP to pass to Wood. Doncic on the wing. 13 feet out. Great start so far. 3 of 3 in this one.
Well, this guy is just a great decision maker with the ball in his hands. This time, Doncic takes what the defense allows. That's the mid-range game.
Here's Lee. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Diallo. Cunningham outside. Woods over to help. Cunningham passes to Bay. The 3. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Bay's got 8.
Listen, even average three-point shooters are going to make that shot. Defense must be better.
Here's Doncic.
Get it.
Here's Wood.
Get it.
Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Detroit calls timeout.
Yeah, and Christian Wood moving here to the Mavs over the summer. Now, the Mavs knew they wanted more size, so they sent a number of players in exchange, but they got a deadly weapon to help them this season.
Loud section. They're going to come your way.
Diallo outside. Back to Lee. Oh, it's stolen by Doncic.
There you go, Luka.
And a fast
Luka.
break now. The
There you
Mavericks
go,
on the
Luka.
run.
There you go, Luka.
And Doncic with the jam.
What a basketball mind when you think about Luka Doncic. This guy in the break is exploiting defenses.
Bay from long range sends it home from three-point land. Bay's got 6 points in the quarter.
I mean, I guess they're willing to give him that shot. They may want to rethink that strategy, though.
And Wood with the stuff.
Boy, there is an artistry and a feel to Luka Doncic's game. This guy is elite with his playmaking.
Now here's Cunningham. He's got 6. Pass to Lee. It's stolen by Doncic.
Luka.
MP outside.
I'm not shooting it.
Back to Doncic.
Pass to Luka. I'm gonna go up and try to get a foul. Luka, I'm gonna
Back to MP. And stolen by Bay. Here's Diallo. Can't get it to drop. Green with the defensive effort.
I thought it would be a good idea.
To the middle. Here's MP. Detroit with a rebound. Their next game playing at home as the Grizzlies come to town. And that game will conclude a 4-game homestand for them. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
They're becoming more comfortable with this shooting game.
Outside, Green. Doncic with it. Picked up by Cunningham.
Perfect.
Doncic outside. 6 to shoot.
Luka.
To the paint. Ooh, poked away.
I need to be checked out, bro.
Here's Cunningham. Driving in. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Now here's MP. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
They're just going to keep waiting on me to get the ball to go for a steal.
Here's Lee. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Doncic.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
That free throw no good. Ivy's checked in for the Pistons. That one's no good.
You know, there was a time years ago when the Mavericks were one of the NBA's shakiest teams. Now they're one of its proudest franchises.
Detroit has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Pass to Cunningham. That three's off the mark. The Mavericks have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter.
Hit me.
Green, the pass to MP.
I got you.
Doncic outside. Back to MP. And here's Kleba on the wing, MP. Dallas, no good that time either. And you can attribute the Mavs' rise to stable ownership and some very savvy front office moves.
Yeah, so true, BA. They've made some great decisions in the draft.
My mic.
For sure. They've been able
My mic again is too low.
to find cornerstone players and build solid rosters around them.
The Mavericks leading. Doncic outside. Tries to snap the cold streak. Blocked.
Yeah, anytime you put the ball up near Duran, there's a chance it ends up back in your face. And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play. And Dallas calls time here. And this is their first time matched up with the Pistons this year.
And they swept the team last season, got the upper hand, and sustained the momentum.
Well, a year ago, there was a big gap in talent between the two teams. But changes are up.
And we finished off one half of play.
With the score, your Pistons, 53. The Mavericks, 61.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Cade Cunningham out there with Saban Lee. Then there's Sadiq Bey. Then it's Duran. And it's Burks in at the small forward position. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Misses off the right iron.
They are just owning the boards right now.
The drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
And he just driving the stake in him there.
He's a guy just never lets up.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
High arcing shot, and it's laid in by Cunningham. Cunningham's got 16 points.
Showing off
this year. I mean, this game. He's
with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
Outstanding dribble drive. And that replay was brought to you by Mobile One.
You know, that's the kind of play that can really start a run. He knows a little momentum can get them back even. Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Here's Duran. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham. Cunningham's got his 3rd assist of the night.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
MP's shot is good. MP's gotten 4 this quarter.
Excellent execution coming out of the break. They've taken 3 shots.
Wait, I have shot 2.
Pass to Burks. The 3 is up. Wood grabs the board. Wood's got his 6th rebound on the night.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
Now here's McGee. He's closely guarded. Doncic finds Green.
Green, pass it in.
Dallas needs to get off a shot. MP's shot is off.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
And Burks gets it to go.
Burks takes no time getting that shot up, ready on the catch.
And he's going for the lob. And McGee with the stuff.
Woo! I just love that alley-oop slam, B.A.
Defense disorganized, defense pays. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you.
Well, that possession to me highlights the importance of creating for your teammates.
Back to Lee. Pass to Duran. Burks with it. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
So you have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
2 shots.
So he gets them both. So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
You know, B.A., it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they can become a unit with playoff potential.
McGee passes to Green.